Hello everyone, I'm Woodchuck and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be trying cell shading. I never really knew what it was before or about it much until I was looking around Tumblr and I found this artist whose art looked really pretty to me, and they mentioned cell shading, which I didn't really know what it was, so I had to go look it up on the internet. So I found a tutorial and decided to try it out myself. I'm also drawing one of my OCs. Her name is Kira. I haven't drawn her much, so I decided to choose her and test out cell shading, which I found out pretty much kind of like reminds me of basic shading a bit. That cell shading is pretty much like base color, shadow, highlights. That's what it is. Although the man I was listening to, he was talking about, I guess industries do this a lot. Like, for example, he was using examples of like animes and stuff like that. So following his tutorial, I decided to do that. So the tutorial that helped me learn about cel shading a lot is from this fella named Double M Sketches. He was helpful, so if you want, you can go check him out. So from what he was saying, that pretty much you do the line art, and then you do another layer, at least I think he said another layer of the base colors. And after that, you get a new layer, and he personally uses black to draw the shadows. And from what I remember, if I remember it correctly, he would make the base colors non-visible and then just draw where the shadows would be. And he said he would lower the opacity to 30. And I know he was saying not to copy everything he does, but go watch other people and combine what you learn from them to make your own thing, which I didn't really do that much. I was kind of just following him because for me to learn things, I kind of just have to do it myself and kind of, do exactly almost what they've done because that's just easier for me to understand that. And then I'll slowly probably develop my own way of doing things. But, so most of the time I was trying to follow mostly what he did from my memory because I watched a video and then I decided to do it mostly on my own about the video. So my memory might be a little fuzzy on some things. After we have done the shadow, again, our layer for the lighting, I think I was supposed to turn off the color layers, the base color layer, but I forgot halfway through. I remember, so that's why everyone disappeared with their colors. And then I started doing the lighting, but when he was talking about lighting, he would just use a white. I wanted to use more of a yellowish color, like a yellowish white, because it takes place outside. So that's what I used. And he said to lower it to 30, like the previous one, but I didn't like it because it looked too washed out to me. So I just lowered it to 11 because I didn't like it when it was that high. And I thought it would be better this way. But overall, I really do like it. It's a new thing for me to try. And yeah, I actually do like how it did turn out. Although I do think mine, for some reason, is a little washed out. I think next time I might maybe use a different shadow. Not shadow. Actually, maybe a different shadow and a different for the lighting. And I might have maybe had a little bit too much lighting because I had it over the whole, kind of almost overlaid all of them if it wasn't in the shadow. Because that's how my brain was seeing the perspective of it. But it's just a drawing. Now that the drawing is done, I do want to talk about a few little things. It's more about, I guess, my videos and my editing. So my setup might look a little different because I'm trying to make it look a little nicer. Also, since I found out how to record the Speedpaint videos differently, that's going to help me spend less time on having to adjust zooming in and out like in my other videos. So that means my videos are going to be a bit shorter, which I'm happy with because usually when people talk about speed paint videos, they should be at least to 3 to 10 minutes. Also, someone saying depending on what you're saying. So yeah, I'm happy that I can be able to shorten it down a bit more because even for me, some of my speed paint videos are a little long because it was a struggle to try to get it narrowed down that much. And I was like, as far as I can go without messing probably the whole thing up. But this is nice because now I can have nicer, shorter, more compact videos. So yeah, try to keep my speed paint videos under the 20-minute mark, obviously. At least, yeah. I don't know how long this one's going to be, but that would be my general idea to keep it out of the 20 zone. So yeah, I hope you liked the video. If you did, leave a comment and a like if you want. And have a good day and night wherever you are. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!